What's going on, guys? Radio Graffiti here, and today I want to talk to you guys, hopefully for the last time, about Joker 2. The movie just had its second weekend drop revealed, and it's looking about 81% for the drop. It only made $7 million this weekend. That is the worst second week in history for a superhero movie. Absolutely horrendous. Joker 2 is just making history with this second weekend. People did not want to go back to see Joker. Nobody wanted to go due to the word of mouth of it being so terrible. Joker 2 is just a complete disaster all around. I'm telling you guys, this is what I said last week when I did my video about the opening weekend. The word of mouth is absolutely terrible for this movie. Look at the reviews. Look at the online chatter. Nobody is advertising anybody to go see this movie. Everybody's telling everyone how much this movie sucks, how much you should avoid it like the plague. And sure enough, here we are, the worst second week in the history of comic book movies. Do you know how many comic book movies we've had in the past 10, 20 years? So Joker 2 has had a lot of competition. And this is the worst second week. That is crazy. 81% drop. And just imagine what it's going to be next week. This movie's going to have no legs at all. It'll be on digital before we even get to Halloween. This is a complete disaster for Warner Brothers. There's no way you can spin this in a positive light. This is absolutely not what the studio wanted when they greenlit this film. And I don't really know what they expected. You take Joker 1 and you turn it into a musical. What do you expect exactly? Nobody wants that. Nobody was excited for this. We've all known the whole time this is going to happen. And here we are talking about this now. I don't think Joker 2 can make any more noise now. I think this is the last huge headline for Joker 2. After this, the film will just die. I think we were all just kind of waiting to see what the second week was going to be for this movie. And here we are, 81% drop, $7 million. But hey, Joaquin Phoenix and Todd Phillips got a huge payday. So, I'm sure they don't really care at all. The reviews are terrible, the box office is terrible, this movie is a complete failure. Probably one of, if not the biggest failure of 2024. I mean, I don't know how else you can spin it, because the first one made $1 billion. Joaquin Phoenix won an Oscar for portraying the Joker in the first movie. And then we get to the sequel, and look at it. Even Beetlejuice made more in its sixth week than Joker 2 did in its second week. Do you know how terrible that is? This movie's already on digital, and it's still beating Joker 2. What a disaster. Oh my god. But yeah, I just want to talk to you guys about this. I don't want to talk about Joker 2 anymore. I just like to pretend it never even existed. Joker never got a sequel as far as I'm concerned. This movie's an abomination. Definitely don't go check it out. I just want to talk to you guys about this because I don't think this will be topped for a long time. Hopefully not. I don't know how it can get much worse than this. I mean, an 81% drop. Usually a drop for a comic book movie is like around 50, 60%. Something along those lines typically, which is normal because it usually has a bigger opening weekend. But I mean, 81%, I mean, good lord. We've had Morbius, we've had Fan4Stick, we've had Suicide Squad. We've had a lot of terrible comic book movies that have come out. And this is the one everyone said once the second weekend came around, yeah, I'm not checking that out. Or, you know, I'm not going back to that. It's only going to be worse next week as well. And then after that, no one will be talking about it at all. Nobody's going to go to the theaters for this film. As they shouldn't. But yeah, that's all I've got for today. What do you guys think about this news? Joker 2, only $7 million in its second week, 81% drop, has a title of the worst second weekend ever for a comic book movie. That is a crazy title to hold. What do you guys think? Do you think it's deserving? Do you think the movie's overhated? Or do you not really care either way? I mean, I don't care either because I'm not making a cent from it no matter how much it makes, but still, it's like with box office. When there's movies you hate, you kind of root for them to fail. And when there's movies you really like, you hope for them to succeed. Because there's no better way to communicate to the studio what you and what audiences want than the box office. If they see nobody cares about Joker 2, you know, they're going to get the message, okay, we did something really fucked up with this movie. Box office is terrible, reviews are terrible, what did we do wrong? So this sends a good message to the studio that fuck you right back. They made Joker 2 to give a middle finger to the audiences. Well, the audiences just gave a middle finger right back to the studios. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. And I will see you guys next time.
Get what you fucking deserve!